Rolling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20, and we're back with Renowned Explorers. And I kinda forgot about this screen, otherwise I would have ended the last episode on it rather than ending it where I did. Because after closing this gets to the screen where I really want to end it on. This is just showing you Renowned versus the tier list for the game with Ruvio as the 2500. This is where I thought we would start out. I forgot about that previous screen. So, a magnificent job! The Board of Renowned Explorers International Society is impressed by your exploration skills in the Highlands. With this achievement, Chairman Pickerton will give you an upgrade to your airship, which will allow you to carry more supplies. Great! We know the drill, let's hurry! We don't need a tutorial about what's going on here. We get 50 more Renowned and another insight for joining the membership. And we get that insight over our max, which is nice. It's nice to have that. So, research. We have 39 research, which means we can do research 1, maybe 2 times, because this exponentially increases. Research for the first time is 10, the second time is 20 or 25. So we should be able to maybe unlock some stuff. Our only options are observations or research. If we do this, one of our crew members learns a feat in naturalist, engineer, archaeologist. And if we do this, then upgrading the entourage halls cost 40% status. Status being this currency up here. But what do we want? Amongst these, that would give us somebody of that gain study. We have an engineer on our team, naturalist and archaeologist, not so much. Study whenever you enter a challenge node of your choice for the first time. 2 extra supplies for capacity. 2 insight immediately and a student. 2 study when spending insight in Berlin. That's powerful. Go with this, a lobbyist and 5 campaign. 1 extra token from each study campaign and collect where you spend an insight on the world map. That's 2. It's powerful. That combined with that gives you a lot of extra study. An extra campaign when you enter an encounter. 3 when it's epic. An extra insight whenever you end an expedition. An extra supply whenever you end an expedition. That's pretty powerful, too. Well, I think today we're going to go with history. 15 is the next level. Go on another insight. I really want to go down this path and get to there as quickly as possible. Is that possible? It's hard to say. So, before we decide any of that, let's go take a look at our lobbyist options. Specialists. Now, our upgrade reduced these upgrades to being very minimal. We can get these almost for nothing. What you want to look is the specialists in which we can buy with them. So here for 250, we can upgrade and not be able to get anybody. So here for 250, extra collects on the adventure wheel for athletes, extra campaigns for diplomats, extra study for survivalists. Gain athlete, gain diplomat, gain survivalist. Levels are incorporated. We have a pretty strong athlete. And I want to take a look at your stuff. You have wrestling and tenacious. So you're level 2. You'll get stamina along the way. So I can give you smashing, and that would be an upgrade. And you'd be level 3, so every time that you win anything, you get an extra collect, and if you upgrade further, you get more. Or I can go with the helpers, which individually make the tokens worth more. Each campaign token's worth more, each collect token's worth more, each research token's worth more. With the lack of status I have, the research I have, and knowing what the gold's going to be able to buy me and the insight's going to be able to give me, if I had a survivalist, this is what I want, but I have an athlete. So, Pepe, the hard-knock Portuguese explorer, so tenacious that he's banned from the Explorer Sport Club, wants to teach one of you tenacious or smashing. We will teach Dolores one. Dolores wants to learn. She already knows tenacious, let's teach her smashing. Dolores learns smashing. Alright, and that uses all of our collect. If we go into our money, we can give upgrades to the shop to allow it to sell us different things, or we can take what it has already. Defensive wise, it gives us a couple of things that would give us minor upgrades. Offensive wise, same. Trinkets, a couple of options. Now let's take a look at you. Advanced tools is not in your kit, nor will it ever be. So, buying you a monkey wrench to resist some damage and give you advanced tools seems worthwhile. Nobody has survivalist anything, so resist damage and survivalist seems worthwhile. Now I like glass cannons versus anything else, so let's upgrade a couple of weapons. That may have been a mistake, because I want to upgrade this and upgrade the weapons further. Yeah, I lost a little bit of money in that exchange, I think. And then defensively, because you're my defensive person, we'll give you some decent armor instead of this leather vest. Alright, so that puts you up a fair amount in offense, or in defense, puts you guys up a fair amount in offense. As well as provides you guys additional options in other scenarios. So, close that. I guess we research that. Gotta pull all the way out to research? Okay. Right before I do this, what do I get from doing any sort of research? I can get 3 from him, which will result in 12 to 18 each. So, lobbyists. Okay, definitely want that. 5 more campaign gives me more points to use there. And with that, I can not buy anybody too useful, but I'll grab a soldier or a student and a merchant. Increase my chances of things a bit. Oh, there's this other place over here. We've also got a journalist or a lobbyist. Neither of them matter. But I couldn't got one of these guys. We're upgraded to one of these. Maybe even upgraded to one of these. Not those guys though. But these guys, all of their stuff is dependent on how you resolve an encounter, what sort of mentality you still have. So it's not entirely useful. Alright, use one of those researches to get some points. Okay. With those points, if I go here, I get an extra research for every insight I get. Which is the best way to go right now. Because everything is based on insight that I'm going to be placing. So that's an extra token. There we go. Go again. He's at 40. That. Gain an extra insight. Insight every time I finish an exposition. With only 2 of these left. Yeah, it seems unlikely I'll be able to get everything I want out of my research. But I didn't have a whole heck of a lot of research to begin. Now it's debatable whether I might have been able to get this one instead of that one, but I feel like with the extra tokens I got, that was the only way I was even able to get this next one. So I'll live with not being able to increase my research or my supply capacity for one excursion. And now that we've spent about 10 minutes preparing, let's go on said excursion. Choose an expedition. We can go to the Hungarian Fort, which is 2 points, Mali Mystery, which is 2 points, or the Caribbean Islands, which is also 2 points. Now, I believe I've actually done the Caribbean and the Mali before, so let's check out the Hungarian unless it makes absolutely no sense. Lady Vaduvia, the treasurer of the renowned explorer, has notified you of the Forgotten Fort. It used to be a secret alchemy lab in the Middle Ages. There must be something amazing to discover around these forgotten places. Being devious might help. Tactician, archaeologist, and quick thinker and diplomat would do well. Just take a quick look at the other ones. You know, that's why I always go there, because athlete, we got athlete, finding gold is good. None of these particularly good. We're gonna go with our Hungarian fort. Go! A Hungarian forest with the details provided by Lady Vanduva. You must be able to find the secret fort which was used for an alchemic laboratory. You enter the forest, and there's no time to lose. Okay. Now, I could go there, but supplies won't go over my max, so knowing that's there, knowing there's a 0 there, I kind of want to make a weird loop, so we're going to go around. Research. So I want to make Earl think of some small experiments with liquid back in the lab. He needs research. This is a free space. We're going here. A beautiful grave is being guarded by some cultists. Hatis wonders whose grave is kept so well. Fight them! We're aggressive as fuck. No benefits depending on how we'd end up resolving said matter. So, I want you to go in. I want you to blast them all with your poison. Bloom! Or your buckshot. Whatever it is you do, you do. You go in. I want you to shout at them. I want you to shout right in their faces. Now that they've been injured and shouted at, those two are too scared to fight. Now you are going to throw down a piercing shot. He's dead. And you are on your last leg. Your turn. Ooh, you scared my luchador. Guess that means my luchador's gonna have to punch you. Didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Maybe you guys have some sort of resistance to physical damage. Either way, you're done. Get a couple encounters, extra armor and attack power for the looks. You investigate the tomb after knocking out those cultists. It seems to be the grave of a young lady, the victim of Ezerbe Bathorny. I'll put that in there. Ezerbe Bathory, a countess from centuries ago, and Hungary's most vicious killer. Matisse writes a sad story, makes notes. I would like study over campaign, make notes. You leave the grave of the young victim of Ezerbe Bathory. Bathory. I said it right, and then I second-guessed myself, so I said it a third time. The connection between this medieval serial killer and the cultist disturbs Dolores. Now, this has a chest on it, so we want to go there. This has supplies, so there is a part of us that really wants to try to make our way back there. So chest we go. Through the dense swamp gas, you see a strange silhouette in the distance, and you hear a muffled scream. Someone in need of our help? This part of the swamp is ravaged wilderness. One crew member must first find a way through. Hatis claims it's easy to get stuck in the thick swamp ground. A quick thinker will be able to escape. Dolores argues the scream must be provoked by something frightening. A tactician might be convenient when things get out of hand. Well, Dolores, you're a quick thinker by a large margin. Hatis. The ground is getting more rough with each step. The swamp turns awfully quiet and gives Hatis the chills. Suddenly, you see the strange silhouette come up. It's a swamp monster. Hatis utters a shriek of terror upon the grime monster. No, Zora King, you go away. I don't want to buy flippers today. Standing before her, however, the monster seems to be even more afraid of you. He instantly starts weeping. The cultists always make fun of me. And you come here to bully me too. Hatis feels sorry for the monster and decides she wants to help him with the tyrannizing bullies. I get bonuses from tactician, but none from fighter. Good luck. I did it! Hatis gives the swamp monster a lesson on tactical insults. The next time cultists come to bully the monster, we'll be able to take an advantageous position on top of a rock and ridicule them by saying, I must be a swamp monster, but at least I'm not a cultist who swamp for brains. The flawless tactics make use of the monster's natural defense. That'll teach him. Gain carved dice, 2 collect, and a campaign. Carved ace. Start every expedition with a tool. Either I don't know how the tools work or that's a broken mechanic of the game, because I've fussed with that a fair amount. And +4 campaign. Hatis tells the crew about the monster and the treasure. Earl believes the monsters are gravely misunderstood and can be the best of friends. Well, there's some supplies over here, so maybe fuck over there. There's even a big place over here. Seems like a fruitful part of the swamp. Maybe a survivalist could find something useful. Well, Hatis has a compass, so let's try. Yay! Hatis found some edible berries for supplies. We get 2 study, 2 supplies, and a collect for Hatis being the one to spin and win. More supplies over here. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna go over here to this other big thing. There's more supplies over there. There's supplies everywhere. Hatis and the crew spot a very weird gargoyle statue. Mysterious otherworldly aura emanates from it. Take a closer look. Below the statue is a cryptic lock. There are 5 slots for Greek letters. Hatis is curious to find out what's locked behind it. The code seems to be complex. This is hopeless. I do not know the code. Hatis has no idea what to do with the code and decide to continue on. Greek letters are a bit too much to handle anyway. We're going to research and then we're going to go get those supplies. Earl conducts a quick experiment with some swamp gases. Finding, it stinks. Not a lot, gangman. The area seems bountiful with food. A scout could easily get some supplies. Hatis has a 100% chance win rate. Let's go. Hatis scouts the area for supplies, gets 3 collect, and 2 supplies. Says nothing's here, but let's not trust it. Well done, you found the hidden hoard of this expedition. On every expedition, there's a hidden hoard to find. On these occasions, fate smiles upon your crew. The crew finds A discovery, a secret, or a treasure? I feel like I need research, so I'm going to go with discovery. All three of those are special tokens that are worth extra. A discovery is like a study plus. Alright, alright. Let's go here. Have this encounter. Some cultists have found a load of rare truffles. The alchemist will surely enjoy these yummy mushrooms. You can engage them to acquire those delicacies. Hatis has tactics prepared. We'll engage with tactics prepared. So fight me. Fight me, cultist. I have tactics. And nobody's telling me any which way that I should handle this fight. If I hit both of you. You're both done? Then let's both be done. Boom! Hooray. Oops. You can go back. You can go right here. You punch this guy. If you punch him, he's done, right? He's done! So let's bring it to you. And if you have this experimentation, you do damage to both, right? Oh! End turn. There's only 2 left. Ugh! You've made an unnerving comment I do not appreciate. You fumble. Whatever, I punch fumblers. Get punched! Dissipate into nothing. I'm scared, yo. Let me go back here. Pump him full of bullets. He's scary. Alright, alright. I'm pumping full of arrows. Boom! A well-placed arrow is better than a well-placed bullet. Well, not true. A well-placed arrow is better than a poor-placed bullet. These are the things you want to do. Just pump them full of lead. Boom! Can you... No, you're too tranced. You can, wait, I guess. Luckily you didn't knock him out and take one of my resolve points. No movement left, my dick. You go over there and you punch. Luchador, punch! Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Get ourselves 5 armor into attack. With the cultists out of the way, the truffles are yours! Maybe some new ones will grow on their unconscious buttons. Re-campaign for that excursion. Alright, let's go. We come across a comfortable hut. The crew could use some rest. On the porch there is a skeptical looking woman. I'd normally be hospitable, but there's been a lot of crazy admirers of Ezerbert Bathory around, so I trust no one. Hatis diplomatically explains that you are not an admirer, it's our highest role. I gotta win. Winner! The woman is convinced! Instead, she tells you about the horrors of Ezerbert Bathory, a medieval countess who tortured and murdered hundreds of young women to bathe in their blood and retain their youth. Scary stories. Afterwards, the lady offers one more thing before you go. You can either rest the night here or take some supplies and move on. You're gonna resolve or need some supplies. Resolve is long term, but supplies will get us the most boosts, because then we can continue. Especially because it looks like there's more supplies over there if we make our way all the way over there. Which seems unlikely. The sound of growling wolves is becoming ever more prevalent. Hatise averts the danger with quick thinking. 100%. Yup. She creates a distraction. We get points. Up here's wasted. Nothing special. And then over here, the crew's being followed by quite a lot of them. There are too many to take head on, but a clever tactic might dispose of them. Dolores seems to have a plan. Let's give her with her 78. Yay! The wolves are drawn into a bottleneck and are defeated. We are unscratched. Get ourselves some supplies here. Find yourself some supplies in an abandoned cart, which allows us to get this. In the long term of where we're exploring, I don't know how much will be really available over there. Something odd, an encounter and status, plus free movement over here. Not free movement, but unhindered movement. Seems worthwhile. You find a group of hunters. We're looking to hunt a vicious wolf known as the Beast. If you want our protection, hunt again. You must show us what you're worth. Hatise is particularly prepared. We're fighting them. Battle. And here we go. Aggressive gives us a ton of status. Friendly gives us a little. Devious. Founders hate us. So, we gotta take these guys out aggressive. Alright, that takes out most of those wolves. So I go down here and arrow my way up. What if I go here and arrow my way up? And I get one or the other. Okay. Let's get the further one. That way you can run in and... Do you beat them both with a shout? No. You can even only hit this one, so just beat them with a few fists. Because we're going to be aggressive. End turn. What you want to do? Put a bullet in Hatise? Miss. What are you going to do? Put a bullet in Earl? Oh, that was actually quite the bullet. You going to bite Earl? Oh, we lost our resolve because Earl went down. That's mighty unfortunate. We can go over here, finish punching you. We could take one of these characters' turns and bring Earl back if we wanted. But that would just be a risk of more resolve. Because I can kill both of you, it'd be 2-on-1. Boom. Alright, alright. Shoot you. Now if I run over, is a punch enough? It is. Earl's still down. It'll be okay. We won this encounter. We did it aggressively, so we got a bunch of status. Well, encounters, Early gets extra armor and attack power for his next fight. They're impressed by your strength. Maybe you can defeat the beast. Take this flare gun. It'll scare off most of his pack. Their help is boosts to your morale. That actually get levels. Take Confident Roar. Becomes confident after casting Confident Roar. Trading adds a debuff that gives negative 20 strength defense for 1 turn. And then I also get the pinning strike. This is tricky. Her becoming confident. I have no other means of becoming confident. That is a stat boost. Gun with it. You next. +6 when you're devious. Collect after you get a plus on the venture wheel. Huh. That one seems obvious. You also get an extra trinket at this point. Which, you get one next level, and you'll get one this level, but you don't get a skill this level. Alright, here we go to the unexplored main place. This doesn't look good. You're about to be ambushed by a group of wolves led by the Beast. This is going to be extremely tough. Show your worth! Hatis thinks fast to avoid the worst. Dolores does the same. The hunters warned us of this. Shoot the flare gun, says Hatis. Or I can run like hell and lose 3. Can I beat a beast? It doesn't seem likely. Let's shoot the flare gun. Hatis shoots the flare gun the hunters gave you. Most of the wolves run away in fear of the bright light. You have a small window of opportunity to flee or engage the smaller pack. We're going to engage who's left, because we're not bitches. We just scared away the bulk. We're taking these guys out. It would be most beneficial to take them out either friendly or devious. It's probably devious, although friendly gives us research. Either way. Defeat the Beast. Alright, well, I can't take either of them out, like, in one go, so... Blam! You next. Blam! And then you. Whoa, you can't take out a wolf? Dolores. Very disappointed by this display. You deserve all 9 of those damage. And Dolores should have taken those 14 for you. I'm sorry, girl. Okay, you punch and you finish that ass off. Done. You shoot and you finish that ass off. Done. And that leaves us the Beast and this guy. I'm gonna shoot this guy. It's you and me, Beast, and I've got you flanked. What you gonna do? Bite my leader? That's your plan? Hey, you can heal with this try to encourage. It healed 6. Yay, shoot a bullet. Beast. Shoot a shot. Blammo, Beast. You're done. What are you gonna do? Capable of doing anything. You can damage my Hatis greatly. Well, good shot. Good. Good. You're blown up by a bullet. Blam! With that, terrify. Punch. Terrify. I'm a roar. Pinning strike. Pinning strike. Your new move that I forgot about a little bit. That'll win. Boom, and it's aggressive too. So we get a bunch of campaign, a couple encounters, extra 15 and 6 for Earl on stacks. The beast has been tamed and won't terrorize this area any longer. Stories of your bravery reach far and wide. You also find the body of an alchemist apprentice. He has something interesting with him, some strange powder worth the research. Gain Hungarian mix. Extra studies, scientists, so Earl gains 2 attack now. Fair amount around, even more insight. Well, here we are. One, 2, 3, 4. If I go here and have no other plans, I can make my way back and be okay. The sound of growling wolves becomes ever more present. Hatis averts the danger with her quick thinking 100%. Yes, excellent. Let's get a bunch of extra points. Only have 25 of these, which is sad. There's 2 treasures along here. And supplies over here. The small town is absolutely ravaged. It seems that wolves were the culprits, but you wonder what the terrifying beast that would do such a thing. I'll look in the granary for food. You're about to enter when wolves attack. Hatis leaps in to save the day. Hatis leaps away from the wolves with quick wits, and the wolves crash against the wall. You can quickly subdue the animals and continue looking around. You enter the granary where you found a lot of supplies and some coin. The howl of wolves is getting closer. Hatis decides to bolt. What mighty beast must have attacked this town? Okay, and we'll go over here and get a treasure. Hello! Ah! Go away, devil! Let the captain speak. Yes, wait. Say what? If you make me laugh within 2 seconds, I will give you something. Quick comment from Hatis. How do you get the Earl out of bathtub? Throw in the soap. Well, doesn't think of it particularly enjoyable. The little red guy is pleased. Oh, I love it. I love it when people annoy each other. This is proof that all that remains is the statue. Medieval statue for a bunch of campaign. That's cool. Oh. Right. Very much thought I'd be able to step there. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get hit by not having supplies. Unless I go down over here. I don't know how many supplies that'll give me, but hopefully enough. And maybe that'll have supplies too in it. A group of villagers is skeptical about your presence. Maybe a diplomatic approach will convince them. Hatis, you're the most diplomatic. We had to lose somewhere. Hatis does not convince the villagers, and they are disappointed. The area seems bountiful with food. A scout could easily get some supplies, like Hatis. And she goes to the area and gets some supplies. Nothing special. Walking through the gloomy forest, you see something sticking out of the ground. At the same time, the air fills with a foul smell. Find out where the strange odor is coming from and gain research. Eeh. Okay, got a 59, which isn't great. Flip, barely. After digging, Earl finds a flask containing a quaint liquid. An alchemist must have dropped it. Earl handles the flask with caution. Probably contains something unearthly. We get 4 study in alchemist flask. 2 secrets. Nice. 2 secrets is worth a lot of status and renown. We're slow rolling it, and it's gonna suck. Find the remains of a cart from vicious bandits. You receive praise after traversing this lawless land. You're out of supplies. Hatis loses speech. You find gold out of supplies. Hatis loses grit. You find gold out of supplies. Earl loses speech. We're 8 away from that goal. Oh god, I can't get it from here. Shoot, I wasn't expecting this one. Alright. That grit will hurt, but it won't be devastating, and everything else has been kind of unimportant. The ruins over there must be the secret fort. Once you finish exploring the ruins, the expedition will be over and return to the overworld. You and your crew are ready to continue, right? Onward! Right away. You are in for a nasty surprise. Cultists, and their leader seems to be a master alchemist herself. You come to disturb the secret fortress. You will not get past me. I am the leader of the occult. Woody, 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 woody. Okay. Defeat the alchemist. Blammo. Hit everybody with that. If I can hit all 3 of these guys with this, that's ideal. Blammo! They're all done. What do you have that's a ways away? Nothing? You're all up in your face? Not a single ranged skill? Scary! Whatever, alchemist. Car recruits all you want. We got this. All you want. Take a look at that pinning strike before I end up using it. This character is stunned. Never mind. No! Don't scare or hurt me. You're very scary. Extra attack power. Pins the target. Unmovable. Gains aggro. Bullet in your face. More bullets. But these ones are shot from an arrow. Dang, you got Earl. No, you don't get it's used to. Or Dolores. Hatis, take your shot. Dolores. Take your shot of terrifying. At 1 resolve left, does that mean if one more hit of losing resolve I'm done? Is this it? Ah! Damn it. Duh. Better strats or better preparation would have won that, but That's renowned explorers. We're gonna be picking it up again, don't you worry. That's how quickly you can lose. Shit. Womp womp. Bye.